All right, jumping into another modding stream. So, I have spent some time kind of going over this stuff. For those that weren't here, last time we ended this, we were kind of messing around with models. We were trying to figure out, like, can we change models out? Can we make, like, walk the overworld character? I mean, the short answer is yes, we absolutely can. But a lot of it is figuring out how to implement it. And, it's, I don't know if it scales very well, so I'm trying to figure that out right now. Um, let's start by let me fix this script real quick. Don't mind me as I pull up the coordinates here. Sweet. All right. So Tidus high res, that is something else. I think the way it's set right now, if I'm not mistaken, this won't really work very well because it's going to replace everything. But we might need to specify like byte locations. And then low res is AE. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on, and I know a few people in the Discord are kind of also looking at stuff like this. So I think it's interesting to stream it and kind of get thoughts, ideas, and it's kind of just a cool time to hang out. No big deal. Wait, is that right? That can't be right. It's not. Okay. Already messing up. Already messing up, man. How embarrassing. Welcome to the stream, Tungsten. Hope your day's going well. Yeah, so we're just setting the values for the characters right now. The high res and the low res. It's pretty much every single one of them should be AE something, and then it's like pretty chronological. So like 6, 7 AO. We get there. Sorry, it's dumb. And then like I guess if I'm really like, you know what, I'm gonna be stupid here. I'm gonna be like super picky. I'm gonna do it like sequentially here. Cool. And we're just gonna kind of go through this. Waka is the 6-9 one. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Like, I'm just, I'm trying. The problem right now is that how this is written is this is gonna go through, if I'm reading this right, this is gonna go through every single like file when we specify the path, and it's gonna replace all the values that are this with something else. Or I'm sorry, excuse me, that are this with something else, which we actually don't really want. Funny enough, we also don't need Tidus here, really. I mean, we could put him here, but we're gonna replace Tidus's high res with Tidus's high res. It's like, what's the point? You're not making a change. You're just applying the same value twice. Like, who cares? It's not really useful in any way. But I might change this up to where like we also find like Yuna's bytes. So this is why I'm including Tidus right now. Been playing everything but Silksong. Currently playing some game called Trail Takers. Anything you can possibly do to not play Silksong, I approve of that. Yeah. Talk about terrible game. It literally could never win game of the year. I don't know if Fafnir's in chat yet. I'm just trying to bait them with this trash talk, see if it makes them mad. I'm just here to stir the pot, don't mind me. Yeah, I was setting these up like chronologically based on like when you meet the character, but I think based off like the number is fine too. So 6A 00. All right, and then oh, Riku is next. That is a happy little accident, as they say. 6B. Oh, perfect. And then, yeah. See more 6C. Crazy how it just all makes sense, right? Crazy how it all just tracks. All right. So now we have to do low res, which I don't know if I actually have all those documented, to be honest. Oh, I do. AE01. And theoretically, it should be the same, right? So, yeah, Yuna's AE02. Like, it should make sense. It should all, like, track, so. I think even it recognizes. It knows. Yeah, because 03, that's right. 04. Like, there's some logic in this where it sees a pattern that I'm making, and it's like, oh, I guess I'll help. I don't know how it got. Is that right? No. Wait, what? Wait, this doesn't make sense anymore. I approve of pot stirring as well as cage rattling and a bit of mischief. Hell yeah. I think I documented incorrectly. Let me check something. I think Riku is, my document shows Riku's 06, but that doesn't make sense to me. Let me find Riku. What is her model? 07. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wrote it down wrong. Okay, that's good. That's very good. What about Lulu then? Let me just double check. Welcome to stream, Francisco. Okay, Lulu's 600. Okay, so then if we look at the script, yes. We can check Seymour too, just to be super duper sure, but there's no way he's not. Cool. Look who's coding. It's me. It's me. Oh, welcome to the stream, James. Oh, I saw you had 2 videos. You had I was kind of stalking you on the internet, which is why they made YouTube, right? Yeah. I saw you had that Crisis Core video. It's cool. How easy would it be to force the battle party to be only one character? Extremely easy. I can actually show you. So there's on my Discord, there's like a bunch of tools I use, but you can just find this on the internet. There's a program called FFXED that it lets you set your party members. So I can load like an autosave, right? So this is just a save file. It's a save editor, and this is just a save file. All you do is just load it, go to character, and then you just make sure that like this is nobody. Because if you have anyone in these first few slots, it adds them into the party. But that being said, let me showcase this a little bit because I think it is interesting. Let me think about my life for like 2 seconds. It's insane. It's so useful. Yeah, it's super easy to use. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. It's extremely, and not my work. Fuzzy Millipede is the hero that has made that a reality. I'm just grateful they made the save editor. Them and a bunch of other people. So it's that's really great. So yeah, if I load this save, this is my autosave. I just have Tidus in the party. Right now I'm Lulu. You can also do that, I guess. This is actually what I'm trying to do here. Lulu's the main party member. I'm trying to make party members like set for the entire game. Like you'll see this change as I enter here. We can turn on frequent encounters, and then yeah, you just have Tidus. So it's just him. But then let's say like I don't know, I edit this and I load my autosave again because it changed, right? We saved again when we entered an area. I can say like Bahamut's also in my party. And then when I load it, he'll be there. This is all on the Steam release. Yep. You can also do it on the console, but full disclosure, I don't know how. I think you have to like extract the save, edit it, and then like repackage it. I probably am making up half that stuff, and I'm probably wrong. But that's kind of how it goes. But now Bahamut's in the party. Yeah. His name's Tidus because I named him Tidus because I just, you know, because I'm dumb. Thought it was funny. Potentially you could use Seymour the whole game. Oh, Seymour. Yes and no. Yeah, I named all the Aeons Tidus because I don't know. I forgot why I did that on this save. I think I was just messing around. Sort of. Seymour does not have a sphere grid. So let me showcase this. He exists, yes, but he doesn't have a sphere grid. I've used him before with a mod called Seymour Reborn, which honestly all that mod does is replace Yuna with Seymour. And so you have all Yuna's everything, but it's just Seymour's model. But let me put, I don't know, Seymour in here. It's also worth noting when you do this, like Seymour, I have to say he's enabled. I have to enable him as a character. I haven't been doing that with Bahamut and Tidus because they're already enabled, but you gotta have the character enabled. And this editor is kind of weird. If you like, I feel like you have to always hit apply anytime you make any change. Like if I change it to like Comrade and then I make like a change here, I feel like I always have to apply it over and over. Save. Yeah, people are working on fully functional Seymour. That's a big effort that people are kind of undertaking. But yeah, I think main tools I would recommend. I haven't checked out Fahrenheit yet, which I really should. I'm slacking. But Farplane, FFXED. You can tell we have Seymour in the party. And he has all his regular stuff. So this is Operation Mi'ihen Seymour. So he still has everything he has. We can kill everyone. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you have to apply before changing to a new character. That's right. Perfect. Now let me showcase why he doesn't work. Where is he? All right, I might have to remove some people. Embarrassing myself here. Don't even have him listed. I think I swear he does show up in the main party though. I'm gonna disable or excuse me, inactivate everyone. Yuna, you don't exist anymore. You don't exist anymore, Orin. The only annoying thing is you have to, if you ever hit a scene where it changes characters, you have to reapply this, like, one party member thing. Because, like, when you enter the water in Gagazet and stuff, it changes your party to all three and stuff like that. It's really quite annoying. I didn't disable Seymour, did I? No, I didn't. Sweet. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm clicking every button that isn't the one I need to click. So it doesn't crash or anything like with the cutscenes and Rebirth character mods. I've never tried to run Seymour alone outside of the Seymour Reborn. When I did the Seymour Reborn, it was fine. Sorry, again, showcasing why this is a problem. I don't even think he shows up in the party, does he? Like, can you ever, like, where is he? Like, it's like a Seymour NSG. Like, he's there, but he's not there. So yeah, I don't know Yeah, I haven't been able to make him work with FFXCD. As far as I know, he doesn't work. Which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, that's kind of where it's at with Seymour. Like I said, there's mods to put him in, Seymour Reborn and such. But that's just a reskin of Yuna. It is cool though. You have voice lines and everything. Remove the Bahamut. You think that's the issue? Maybe. Let's take a look. We'll just go solo Seymour. That should actually be fine. Weird. I feel like I have gotten to his grid before, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, Seymour's a weird one. You got to put him on the grid somewhere. So that's a little bit harder than just like just doing the one person is definitely possible for sure. The funny thing is the game keeps track of the spheres Seymour activates. Does it really? That's kind of funny. All right, let's read this. What is this? What is this? File path, output path. Sure. Right, host select character. Sure. Bytes, replace bytes. 4 bytes, yes. File path. Or is it defined? Enter choice, we'll say Orin. Exception calling write all bytes with 2 arguments. Value cannot be null. I just don't see where file path is defined. No position or stats are applied, but all its activations get stored in saved data. that's so funny. Maybe there was an idea that maybe he would be like a character. I don't even know. It's hard to say. Try to figure this out. Pull this up here. Welcome stream, Jen. Oh, no problem, James. Yeah, if you have any issues running that stuff, just feel free to hit me up. Normally it's like it's It's normally something like super like straightforward. Like this shouldn't be a like 5 hour like I gotta set this up thing. It should be like, all right, this makes sense. Like let's go kind of thing. It's an incredible tool. It's very very nice. So you know, you made Seymour work with Farplane. I don't know if I've ever tried it with Farplane. Like I said, I really kind of just I really did just like set up the Seymour Reborn, and that's how I played it because I thought it was a cool mod idea. So I didn't even like look at doing anything different. You know what I mean? I was like, yep, sure, like that sounds great. Let's do it, kind of thing. Um, all right. Let's file path and then output path. I don't know if I really want it to output like to a different file. Like I wanted to just overwrite it. This kind of reminds me of the model randomizer. Like I feel like I just need to like explicitly state the location, like where we have it right here. Problem is that's a lot of work, but I think maybe specifying specifically is better. Played a bunch of blitzball this morning. I'm halfway to getting Waka's sigil. Hell yeah, let's go. Today is nerd stream. It kind of is. Yeah, this is always like a polarizing, I think, because this is like kind of not that it's different than what I normally do, but like I'm not really playing a game now, am I? I'm definitely like kind of in the weeds of like how do I make this work? Hmm. Hmm. Let me actually run this, dude. Is this... I actually don't know if I fixed the issues with this one even. Let's find out. Yeah, I was messing with this intro earlier, trying to see if I could redo this cutscene. I haven't messed with... I think I'm going to cut this into 2 different sections. One's going to be replace characters in the field map, and then one's going to be replace them in cutscenes. I'm not going to worry about cutscenes right now. I think cutscenes would be cool, but I think... I've got a very lazy answer. I think cutscenes are going to require a much heavier lift than just replace field map character with this one. I think field map is pretty straightforward, unless you're trying to get a bird to fly in Besaid Junction. That might not be so straightforward, as Francisco can attest to. You can't search for a byte pattern instead of locking all offsets. Well, if I search for a byte pattern, I think I replace too much, right? Because, like, let me pull up one of them, actually. Since we're just, I mean, we've all seen this scene a bunch. So let me pull up, like, I don't know, like, I think 12? I think 000 is a good example, actually. The infinite O's. So if I search for Tidus, I think I pull too much. Because if I search for, like, AE0100, I think I get, like, so many results that I shouldn't replace. You know what I mean? Like I think I'll replace way too... Like, I'll replace all of this with, like, Waka. And I don't know... Arguably, I could expand the search. Because initially, I was having the search... let me pull it up here. I was having the search do a greater number of bytes. So what that means for people who want me to speak in English... I was having it search this, which is a lot more specific. Because you have more values, right? More values we add, the more specific we get, until eventually it's like, all right, this can only be one area. I was just documenting today. That's all I was doing. I'm just worried about replacing too much. Yeah. Yo, the call out. Yeah, I gotta call out the bird. Only called in worker in it. Oops. So if I send is all woo in it, call. So wait, is that like, let me pull it up here. Like woo in it. Okay, so, oh, I see. Okay, so it's all player. I see. So load model, and then, yeah, okay, yeah. Does that show an Atelier, actually?
No problem.
You said the 59 is the TMP IO I was talking about? Oh, these kids, get out of my way. I'm trying to fix the game.
Take it easy.
These damn kids.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about.
Where's 59 defined?
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you.
Pointer.
Okay?
Oh, TMP IO.
What seat?
He's blocking the
Oh, I
ball.
see.
Fifth from the right.
Got it. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
You can't fix what ain't broken.
Then teach us how.
You have the hex at the bottom.
Maybe tonight, well,
I should probably pull the right program.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Wait, what do you mean the hex? I don't see it. Wait, where are you editing the hex here? Like if I hit TMP, right? Bottom. Of the whole window? Oh, it's so tiny. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Okay. I genuinely, I'm not even joking. I 100% missed that when I was looking at this tool. I didn't even notice that. That's so tiny. Okay.
Coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone.
Okay, did I
Vanished in
autosave?
thin air.
I always forget.
My dad
I think
was
it's fine for now.
Make way. Coming. Hey. Hey.
This probably won't work, like what I've done. Probably won't work. So after this, everything's gonna get crazy. Like all the models are gonna get broken. This might not load. Yep, there they are. All right.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for
What are
That
you
is
talking-
interesting. It doesn't replace. That's not what I would expect. Okay. Missed it for 2 days. I mean, that's fair. Me as well. I wasn't even looking at that. Armless Orin. So now the question is, how do you bulk change? The problem is using the right, because honestly the fact that there's a high res and low res is super annoying. I think I'm always gonna use the low res if I'm just doing field models, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. Welcome to stream, Nuka. Yo, it's early morning here, just popping in for a bit to check what you're up to. Looking at NPC models right now, seeing if there's a way to like write this so that it replaces. Basically, what I want is I want a script where it pops up a button and says, "What character would you like to play as?" And then it replaces like Tidus and Yuna with Waka in the field map. So it replaces Yuna with Waka in Via Purifico, and then Tidus with Waka and everywhere else. And then an addition to that would be a tool that's like I want also the option for it to never set the party. Or remove the setting of the party in certain areas. Like when you enter the water in Gagazet, it shouldn't change the party at all. It should just let you keep everyone in the party. So that's like a future thing. Yeah, ignore the high res models. Don't bother messing with them. Yeah, I think I just need low res for field models. That's cool. I could actually do that feasibly. I think that'd be cool. There's all these like gameplay mods for like Final Fantasy X. I think I've always said I wouldn't necessarily be interested in making one, but I think if I was to make one, I want it to just be like kind of like, I don't know if goofy's the right word, but like more freedom. Like when you leave an area, never dismount Chocobo. Like keep Chocobo forever until you choose to like, you know, I don't know, maybe boarding the airship like gets rid of your Chocobo or something, or something like bosses are like show up in the next area. So like on Mushroom Rock Road, like Chocobo Eater would show up as a random encounter. Pretty good at MGRP manipulation and script and text edits. No, you were. I think you were telling. You were talking about like a field model. Like you had like a monsters on the field in Calmlands, and you could encounter them, and that would trigger an encounter. Yeah, stuff like that's sick. I'm not very good at this, but I'm willing to smash my head against any wall to break it. So that's how I live my life. Okay, so let me. This might work better. Put this one in. Actually, let me. I need this. Oh, that's something else. Forgot that was for Atelier. Cannot find the path specified. Cool. See, I don't know how I feel about this. Is like such a like random thing to bring up. I don't know how I feel about Notepad always keeping everything open. I'm a chronic like I never close anything. So like when I close Notepad, it used to like remove all the files I was working on, but now it keeps them all. Whenever I open Notepad, I have 1,000 files listed on like things I was like I wanted to write to Notepad for like 5 seconds, and now I've got like close everything when I open it. This is the equivalent of my first world problem. It is a non-issue that I am complaining about. I know. All right, that saves me time. ZNKD, EBP. So this is where we have to remap because I have them mapped with the model randomizer, but I don't want to randomize all the models. I just want to do the field models. I get satisfaction watching Blitzballmania living through the same headaches I had to go through. As long as you know we are joined in pain, you know. ZNKD. Yeah, I'll just have to rewrite. I'll just have to do this again because I didn't put good enough comments on these locations. I just put NPC to like fill it out temporarily, but these aren't good comments. They mean essentially nothing. Yeah, we're gonna kill all the high bites. We're just gonna ignore them for now. Actually, wait. What if I use my brain? Let me think about this. Okay, cool. That should be. I just gotta. Okay. I don't have to manually type that out. Just being lazy. Beautiful. All right. And then we can just do this. Well, just in case I want to use them in the future. I know this is like, I should probably feel deep shame for my family for what I'm doing here, but just in case I want to use them in the future. And you always want to put 2 of those brackets so that whenever you run it, it errors out. You always want to make a syntax mistake so that you have to troubleshoot it later. That's the pro tip right there. All right, cool. I just don't want to get rid of these yet because like I maybe I'll do the cutscenes. Maybe, big maybe. Here's the link of Field Monsters just in case you didn't see it last time. Yeah, let me grab that. I did see it, but I don't think I grabbed it in time. So I like, you know what I mean? Like I had to like find it again. Discord.com. Okay, oh sweet. So this was the yeah, so going over this. This is so cool. What in the Final Fantasy 13 is this? No, that's so cool. Yeah. How do you let me check something. Oh, this is actually a good this is actually a good question because this is me asking a question for actually Grosso. I think Francisco was trying to like figure out how do you get the Lupin on the field to run? Because weren't you were having issues with like Dingo being sunk in the ground, but this one is running. This Lupin is running. Maybe this one just doesn't have the issue, or you just have to set the Z coordinates. I think we were talking about that earlier, like having to set the Z coordinates and trying to like get it working. All right, let me. Wait, no, never mind. I still have to go through this. Okay, that's fine. All right, so if I was cool and smart and knew everything, what would I do? I would first pull up Atelier. All right. The problem is I don't remember what value what area we were modifying. I think it was 300 or 400 for the was it 300 or 400 for the opening scene of the game? Finally, my knowledge would be of use. It's this very specific niche category of knowledge. No, it's incredible. I don't know. I'm really excited for this. There's a lot of really cool stuff. And I feel like new people jump into this all the time, and it's like, it's a whole new like wave of excitement, essentially. All right, before I do anything, let me. Dude, I just got to figure out what I'm doing here. So let me pull up, I don't know, a random garbage one like 0300. Sure. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna do, I don't know, like a random value like 030100 D8. Like that seems like a good value. 0100. Is that the value, right? 0100. Scrub City, population me. I was wrong. ZNKD 0300. ZNKD 0300. Cool. So call common load model. Oh, it calls high res. Does it ever call low res Titus? If it never calls low res Titus, then I don't believe in it. It does. Okay. So it calls specifically this value. I probably just messed up my... What? Can't find. All right, never mind. Give me a second. Restore files. I don't know what went wrong, but I'm moving on. So this is going to restore everything to vanilla. I don't know why it did this, but I'm moving on. Okay, so character model files contain default animation references, NPCs and main characters. So you can load their model and load their MGRP files, and they auto walk. Okay, so I'm gonna say the most ignorant thing ever. In my modding journey, I've only messed with like bin files, right? Or like byte editing and stuff, right? Mostly bin files, because I've been doing the monster randomization. Like, are you just, with all those, are you just hex editing then? With like all those files? To like set it to load? Sorry, it's a very silly question, I know. Alright. Now let's double check. Let's try again, but with less suck. Can't find AE. Oh, wait, what? This doesn't make sense at all. Wait, no, it actually does make sense. No, it makes sense. Actually, I lied. Yeah, ZNKD 0300 never has this value. How embarrassing for me. Didn't even have to restore files, I bet. All right, let's check this one. Sorry, search all. All right. So 400. All common load model. For reference, I know it's hard to put everything on the screen. I'm looking at this. This is something Francisco sent over. But monsters often don't have default animation references in their model, so you have to manually call the monster's battle file. Oh, I see. Yeah, and 3 arguments to assign what their default motion should be. Technically, yes. I'm an EVP hex editor, but I made fast tools at light speed and do all the hex editing for you. I do the load model, load motion group, set motion type, but I've had no luck with the Dingo, Monster 09. Okay, well, this loads model. Cool. All right, let's do like, I don't know, something random and garbage like this guy, 05. Someone really terrible. Let's load him. And then that's 0x_ADF. I should probably document this, right? I don't know. So like in 0400, we'll say 0x_ADF or something. Should be right. Equals Tethys. Oh my gosh. Should be right, right? 0x_ADF. You may have called the wrong Dingo motion file. There's like 7 dogs in the game. You need to call the base dog model instead of M09. think M009 uses M10's Battle Resonant MGRP. Oh. Maybe it does. I don't know if this actually tell you. This is Dingo. This is M009. That's Monster AI. Is it not? Oh, is it not set in like the file for the monster? That's a shame. I thought it might be. Motion type. 90H. All right, well, looking at this one, let's see if we even got the right file. This is 0400. I feel like the first area always takes the longest. Oh, it's on the encounter file. God, I need a better PC. Yeah. I think if that area is not the harbor, question is where would it be? There's just so many references to the harbor. Like there's 0300, 400, and 700. Oh, and 1000.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Oh, here's another overworld monster demo I did when someone asked for a GeoGuessr mod. Check this out. What? That's crazy. Oh, that's not Waka. Bummer. It's fine. And replace the I might actually already have this marked. Let me check this. So if we do 0700, and then this one will be 05. That's fine. Sent the videos as a proof test that your character select menu mode ID is very doable. So I wrote a nice tool that can do it very quickly in one GUI. Do you have that on GitHub then? And that equals Titus. Yeah, I think I saw a mod before that was like change the character model. I'm not sure how it did it though. Like I'm not sure what language is written in or anything. I mean, I assume it's just changing the bytes because I think that's what everything does. Is just changes bytes. All right. Hmm. Yeah, GitHub. Okay. I think the character changes someone else's. It mass edits the EBPs. Mine's a lot more dynamic. There's a lot I think you can do with mine. Yeah, and that's what this is really doing. This is just like gonna mass edit the EBPs. Is that right? Like it's gonna look for specific locations and then it's gonna like make the change. I don't know. There's an argument that that doesn't really make sense, but hmm. I'm not really sure how else you do that. Wait, is that like editing memory if you're not editing the bytes? Oh, it replaces all EBPs. I was looking at that, but I think when you get too crazy, it breaks the game. Because I was having situations where admittedly I got nuts. I was replacing like NPCs and everything, but like certain scenes just wouldn't load. Yeah, yeah, I definitely got a lot of like black screens of like nothing can load now. But I think that was probably because I was replacing too much. I was specifically targeting like the load models um, lines. Um, yeah, mine's surgical. I know enough to know why things crashed. I can't tell you why mine crashed, but apparently when you try to make 19 characters on the map all Tidus, the game does not. It just shuts down. I don't I don't know what broke, but I assume a lot. Imagine crashes would come if you accidentally push one hex offset forward or try to call a model that the game would force wrong animations into. Yeah, I was changing the models without changing any animations. So I think that's probably, yeah. I made a cursed experience. One that I hope no one else experiences in their life. I saw a form of Waka that is nightmare fuel. I desire the nightmare fuel, if you will. Okay. See if that works. Okay. Did that actually do anything? I don't think it did because I don't think it found the files. So I need it to say, like, I don't know. I actually don't know if a wildcard will work here, I'm not going to lie. Blitzfall is like drinking coffee at 2 a.m. for European viewers. I need to sleep just 10 more minutes. Truly. This just doesn't make sense. I need to find a way to like search every single directory for the files because I don't want to set like a variable like I want it to just be one location, say like it's the event folder. Hmm. So apparently if I do like /ZN/ZNKD 0400, it'd be super helpful if I spelled it right. Will this actually... File not found. Skipping ZN, is that right? ZNKD 0700 ZNKD 0400.ebp. That file definitely exists. Why is it not modifying it? That's so weird. Sounds good, Nuka. Thanks for stopping by. Is it because of this? That's probably why. Probably because of the wild card. Yep. Cool. Sweet. It was the wild card. All right. So now, okay, cool. This makes sense. The math is mathing. Sweet. Got my Kamari only save file ready now. Thanks a bunch. Hell yeah. Sounds good, James. I'm glad it worked out for you. We'll do a new game. I don't know that I got the right harbor. We might not get a change here. Like it's fairly realistic that we don't get a change here. Yeah. James, if you don't mind me asking, what Kamari only? What Kamari only are you gonna do? Are you going to dare try the Kamari OSG? I think only 3 people have beaten in the world. I think I've only heard of 3 success stories. That's a run. Kamari OSG. It's so cool the amount of stuff you can edit. It's fantastic, and there's just so much let me pull up like here like I try to give credit, right? So like I put the artist or the author next to it. So like there's just so much stuff like Minty Faye hit me up like a year ago, I think at this point, maybe even longer, and they were like, hey, like I made a Blitzball editor for 10.2 if you just want to like use that. And I was like, I absolutely would love to use that. And they've saved me thousands of, maybe not hundreds of hours of Blitzball on 10.2 just to like with the editor, so I don't have to set up games anymore. I can just do them. And then Fuzzy Millipede, of course, has the FFX CD. There's a lot of great work that people do. Only the Kamari area? Oh my gosh, that is a run. Good luck with Anima. I think Anima and Sanctuary Keeper are gonna be your... Sorry, not to spoil, but be careful. Also, do you want...
Listen to my story.
Do you want, like...
This may be our last chance.
The one thing I would say with that run, I'm no expert, but your drops matter a lot. Like, they are extremely relevant. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've done your research. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm probably being a little bit like patronizing saying these things, but no, that's a crazy run. I think I did it up to Beaconel, I want to say, and I never finished, but I do kind of want to one day. Yeah, it's a crazy run. It's fun though. I did the Tidus only run, the Weenie Hut Jr. of runs, the one where it's like this is the Riku only run where you could beat Monster Arena creations because you're just that strong. Ah, oh, that's not Waka. Damn you, Tidus. You're not Waka at all. Let me just let this finish. Maybe he'll appear. No, he won't. All right. So let's pull up Atelier. We're looking at 06, 07, 08. Yeah, let's do 08. All right. I mean, I might as well. We'll just comment it all out for now, but I might as well. Just like get these situated. This is so messy with like how it's formatted. I really should like fix this. You know what I mean? Like this should just be better. Like something like this is so much. Yeah, this is so much better. I should do it like this. I'm kind of just clicking everything, and it's not the greatest plan. But like if I do it like this, and then I line them all up, life will be perfect. Because it'll just, you know. Why make your life harder? That's what I always say. That's right before I make my life harder, I say that. Sure. We'll just line these up. All right. Okay, and then this one will be... I mean, we know it's going to be Tidus, so... Should be the same, yeah. Gotta get those custom armors, absolutely. Did I miss a quote there? I think I did. Yeah, then this one should matter. 1,000 should be the one I need, I think. Yep, Harbor. Perfect. That's what we need. All right, what's on 1,000? Like if I look at, I don't know, some random junk like ZNKD 1,000. Am I crazy? Why is it not? All right. Well, we'll just wait 5 hours for that to load. Let me look at the other spreadsheet, see if that one actually has it. It probably does. It does. Oh, that's high res though. Oh, that's gross. I don't want high res. Shoot. Is there a low res? Let's check. There is. So if we look at, I don't know, some random garbage file like ZNKD 1,000, and then we go Control F, and then we Control E. Wait, what? Oh no, my documentation is just wrong. Dude, I gotta stop doing that. That's so bad. All right. Well, in that case, it's 0x 111F. Are these genuinely both ADF? I might have messed up here. Is that really what it is? ADF? Is that what I have? No, that's 12F2. All right, let's figure out our lives, and then we can fix that. All right, so we start. All done. Cool. We'll do Waka. Patched. Yes. I think that worked. I expected to see 3 patches, but maybe because I've already patched it once. Kamari OSG, he's the original Sphere Grid gangsta. He learns everything. Truly the GOAT. Alright, I'm gonna get water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna first start the game, I suppose. I'll be right back. If it's Waka, this will be exciting. All right. I don't know why I just thought of it, but I was thinking about what Nuka was talking about, the
Listen to my
overworld map,
story.
and it having monsters on it.
This may be our
That'd be a
last
pretty
chance.
clean way to like set up rematches with bosses, right? Like imagine a mod that like put like the Chocobo Eater on the Mian High Road, like near where the fight happens, and you can run into them to trigger the fight over and over. That'd be a good way to have like you know, face the boss again mechanics. It's obviously a little bit broken because some of the drops from bosses are like, oh, I get a purple sphere, and it's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go back and fight Seymour for 1,000 times because I'm just gonna get valuable things from it. But I think that'd be an interesting way to go about it. Doing good, Ryuji. Thanks for asking. Were you going for another platinum of a game you've platinumed before? That's pretty crazy. Dude, why is it Tidus again, dude? Why is he still here? Maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll change. No! It's him again, man. This doesn't make sense. Why is he always him? All right, we might have one more harbor file. All right, let's check. I don't know. I think I've done them all. Have I not? 400, 700, 1,000. Dude, that's all of them. How is he not? I didn't do 300, but. All right, we should double check 300. Is it really? How is he not changing? I guess I could also double check. Let me check this. 6:30. So I'm just checking the times these are changed. 6:30 and then 1,000. 150. It didn't change. It didn't change. Why didn't you change 1,000? ZNKD 1,000 did not change. Why? Why? I could try to. Maybe I had it open. Like maybe that's why. No. I literally still have it open. All right, let me do this again. What is happening? Why is it doing that one? There's nothing different about it. I don't get it. I don't get it. ZNKD 1000 EBP, and that's the right. That's right. Why is it not patching that one? Do I have like a? I don't know, something. Oh wait. Is that why? Maybe that's why. That's probably why. Syntax error, maybe. No, it still didn't do it. I don't get it. Because Cheetahs is a star player. The star player of making me salty. What else is going on here? Oh, wait. /CN. Syntax error? Syntax error for the win? Maybe? I'm just going to fix these right now because I might as well. I am at a little bit of a loss. All right. There's something wrong here, obviously. But what's wrong? Well, first these should be inside the quotes, not outside. And then second, is it this? Maybe it's because these aren't like, oops, my bad. No, that's not it. He needs to teach you how to blitz. He really does. If you saw the videos I recorded today, you'd believe that for sure. Some real tragedy was occurred in blitzball today. Some real throne games, if you will. Don't get it. I just don't get it. What does this mean? System.collections.specialized order dictionary. Like what? Like excuse you? What is that? Is that even? I can't even begin to know what that reference is. The NKD 1000. The NKD 1000.ebp. Is it because of this guy? This is the thing is this is exactly what happened like last time. Like we're just back at the beginning of what we had. Maybe it's because I did that, but then I fixed the slash. This will work. No. Like what does this mean? Man. I feel the dingo resists us. Day 26 of dingo still buried. I simply cannot understand what's different here. I mean, is it because it's object slash and then it's slash again? Like maybe that's actually a bad idea? Like maybe I need to fix these? The thing is, it just doesn't make sense why the other one's patched, but this one doesn't. I mean, in the interest of like science, like let me just do something silly, right? Let me just change this one to 1000 then, because it should do the same thing anyways. And then let me run it again. Now 1000 is patched, and it is patched. Why? I don't understand. What in the world? That doesn't make sense. Then 07. 07. Actually, let me use my brain for like 2 seconds. All right, I'm gonna do something crazy. Unless this is the wrong byte address, 111F. Is that wrong? Is that just like not right? Maybe, okay, maybe it has to be this. So maybe it has to be this because it needs to accept whatever value I put. What did that do? That was not what I wanted. I'm getting ready for all the red text. Learning how to mod. I thought you already knew how to. Not as well as I would like to. Not as well as I would like to. I want all the power. Yeah, it was a bad move. That's fine. All right, I'll put Titus back. Just don't get it, man. Loop error or just a recursive hell. For each file name and file map keys, file path, join path, which is just this directory and file name, it basically just joins those. I mean, I guess what we can do is let's do one we know we can modify, which would be ZNKD 1200. Like, see if we've hit like a weird, like we just don't got the sauce kind of situation. The thing about this, I feel, is once we get this figured out, like that's it, right? It's just filling in values at that point. So like it's fine, but until we get that, it's kind of like lost in the jungle sort of situation. Your team lost because of you. That's what I'm saying. I guess I should probably just put down everything that's in Atelier. So that's 300 as well. Wait, what? How is it? Oh. How is it missing a closing? And then for 1200, what do we got here? What is happening? Zero X EAD. All right. And then for 400, we don't care. Well, then that one did say 1,000. What? Okay, I'm gonna revert it. I'm gonna destroy everything. Let me make a change here. Restore files. So this is gonna restore all the files back to where they were before. Just don't know why this is doing it the way it's doing it. Yeah, you only need to invent the wheel once, or let someone else invent it. True. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the reason I do want to jump through this is because I want the ability to like make changes, right? Like I want the ability to be like, all right, I want this specific change, this specific change. The fact that it's just returning 1,000th patch, it doesn't make sense to me. Because it did patch 1,000, but did it do any of the other ones? No. Hmm. You check the model randomizer. I think I might need to just apply byte instead. I think that might be the answer here. So something like, no, that's what I do there. Um, wait, wait. I think I see it. I think I see what went wrong. I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay. I'm gonna make a change here. Just gonna pull up ZNKD. Yeah. All right. Cool. Heck yeah. Funny enough, there's not a 200, so we'll ignore that. I don't know why that. I don't know why this. So if we can compare and contrast, like how does this? We should also just like for fun, just for fun, stick that up there. All right, cool. So okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong folder or file. I think it's this. Probably good to make this uniform anyways. Yeah, okay. So instead of file map, we just got offsets map. Cool. Phil's favorite button on the keyboard? Uh, CTRL and Z. Control Z. That's my favorite. I know it's two buttons. I know it's a little bit, disingenuous. Bass dancer. Oh man. Hmm. Question is, what's your favorite key? Yoko Loco. All right, let's try this. Probably this should be cleaned up. And then that's low. We'll get rid of the self-elevation check for now. Might have been what was causing it. Okay. This 1000 doesn't make sense though. I don't know how it's... Do we actually have... I don't think we have 2 entries, do we? Let me double check. Like, there should just be 1 area for that. Yeah, 111F. Where is it getting the 1252? How'd that get pulled in there? Probably from 400, I'm guessing. One, 2, 5. What? Oh, 700. I see. One, 2, F2. That actually means we need to get rid of this line. Put it here, and then we need to restore files because we definitely overwrote something in 700 that wasn't supposed to be overridden. That's fine. It should restore anyways. All right. Let's try again. This is just to get the model. Like, it's so funny because this is actually pretty easy to change in terms of like manually making the change, but trying to like write the outline or the skeleton of like how do we make these changes like in bulk to where we're not like being like we're gonna do a Waka run, so let's change 4,000 files. Like, how do you make it so you don't have to do that? I hope this works. I think it will. I guess if I really want to know if it worked, I need to look at the files themselves. So like 400, that's 150, 700, 705, 1,000, 705. Did we not change 400 somehow? Oh, we didn't even have that listed. By the way, I noticed Dingo is literally the reason you won the Zalera battle. Yeah, that was crazy. That was so insane. Like, I was so close. I did not think we were gonna win. I 100% thought that we were screwed. Okay, so I see what went wrong. Again, it was just, you know, it's 400. 400 ADF, sure. 700 is 1252. I just gotta verify this stuff here. Getting a little bit sloppy. 111F, and then 1200 is EAD. That one I'm actually a little bit unsure on, but like it's fine. Let me run this again. Yeah, it's doing a restore, then it's writing again. I think this is just a better way to do it. That's how I prefer it, though. And then, yeah, we're running modded version. Yeah, I was kind of torn tonight between playing tactics and doing this stream, but I really wanted to work on this. I just want, like I said, I just want to get the outline done. And then a lot of the remaining stuff is just busy work, I think, where it's just like, all right, like how do we get like all the maps mapped out, you know? And it's really just going to the byte locations and being like, this location specifically, make a change, and then testing it. I do think I know what I'm gonna do this weekend though. I think for stream this weekend. I probably am gonna start a no spear grid run. I've never done that before, and I think it'd be kind of fun to try. So I'm gonna probably do no sphere grid this Saturday. No other restrictions, just no sphere grid. Like a very easy run for all intents and purposes. I think in the future we'll do like no sphere grid, no summon. You know, we'll work our way up to like the craziness. Let us uncover the history of the unsung hero of the war, and it's just Dingo. It truly is just Dingo.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth. What do we get? Thank goodness. Finally, it makes sense. Alright, we are still gonna have Monster Waka.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
I should probably fix the skeleton, right? Or do I just leave this cursed monstrosity?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
It's a bit unclear.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about.
So it's
if
so
I score a
horrible.
goal, I'll do this. That
What
way
a-
It was for you, okay?
What a horrible, what a nightmare.
What seat?
I'm torn between it looks bad and it's so funny it's terrible.
Got it. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, this should be unchanged. This should still be Tidus. Who does the style better, Waka or Navguado? A good question. Very similar. Both with their necks and their chests, I guess.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone. Vanished into thin air.
You don't say. Alright. Okay, so... Alright, what's the overpass? That's the question. It is... At least one of them is 800. Alright. Alrighty, so. Yeah, it's like a turtleneck. I don't know what's going on there. Something crazy's happening. I'm so worried because, like, I gotta check these. I documented this stuff and I feel like half of it's wrong, which is never what you want. Now I feel like I've got to, like, make sure that it's right. Okay, that is right. 0x 1393. Thankfully, I'm just starting out with this, so like if things are wrong, it's really not a big deal because there's only like a few lines. But if there were hundreds, this would be a big problem. And then now we're just gonna copy that and just, you know, drop that bad boy there. And then I guess we'll do 900. I guess we can do 801 as well. That's a whole thing. just to break the order. And 801 is apparently, well, damn, I actually don't know. There's a few of these. We can try 0, 1, BD9. Yeah, there's an argument that maybe I should remove the restore. It's only like a few seconds, so it's not that bad, but still. Using Waka. All right, cool. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't have had that open while I was doing this. Also saw a funny random post a couple days ago. Someone was asking, like, in some MTG discussion, like, where did Balos come from? Like, what point did someone just posted in one of the replies? They come from rampaging Balos. Every single one of them. That's funny.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone.
Alright, that didn't change it. What other overpasses do we have? 900, I guess? What does 900 use? Zero X 1972. Sure. No worries, Fafnir. No worries. We'll be hanging out. We'll be doing some hackery stuff.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone.
A lot of coffee shop talk here as we go through. What else is overpass? 1400? Wait, wasn't 1400 though? Or maybe it wasn't. I thought 1400 was different. I thought it was the area with the tanker. I guess not. And then 1400 apparently is, well, again, these have multiple areas. So this one's 0x DA3. Sure, I guess. And then just for my own sanity. Okay, it is patching them. And if I look at like, I don't know, like 1400. Yeah, it was changed. Okay, cool. This all makes sense. But he still doesn't change. That's weird. There are multiple lines in these. So, like, arguably, I need to modify a different line. Like, it might load them into the map, but not, like, in the cutscene.
I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone.
I don't know. Let's look at this as a whole. So I'm gonna put this on the side. Pull this up. So we're doing, I don't know, like, trying to think how I label this. So ZNKD 400 is Zanarkand Harbor. All right, cool. There's Anakin Overpass. It is so weird that they're labeled the way they are, I feel. Like, I don't know. I feel like you would think that, like, Overpass would be sequential and then Harbor would be sequential, but they kind of jump around, which is really interesting. I don't really understand why. Also, 1200 Zanarkand Stadium. We probably don't need to worry about that just yet, but that's fine to be there for now. I'm just going to make sure it works still. Make sure I didn't break the world. You know how it is. Valid choice. Oh, it just gave me invalid choice. It didn't even kick me back to make a different choice. It was like, nope, wrong. Shut down. Cool. Sweet. So, that being said, like, what am I missing? Let's take a look at this. So, we're looking at Overpass right now. So, let's look at, like, I don't know, like a ZNKD. Shoot, I need the other spreadsheet too. Let's look at, yeah, I suppose 801. All right, because that has multiple references. Let's find this. So if we're on 801 and we make this big, like, why is this not working? So it calls load model Titus, calls load model Titus. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it has multiple references to load him. So we maybe just need to put all these in, which is fine. I just put one. So, I mean, If that is what is required, that is what is required. We might want to do one at a time. Let me just check my document. I do have the locations mapped, so I guess I don't have to map them again. I'm just putting a lot of faith that what I have is just what is true, which might not be the case, but like I said, putting a lot of faith. Slow. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll run that again. And just see if that makes a change. I mean, it is somewhat tedious, right? The reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm not trying to touch the cutscenes. I'm just trying to touch the field models. Otherwise, I just bulk replace. Like, find it and just do, like, change everything kind of thing. Still Tidus. That's fine. I'm just going to wait to the transition to see if he changes to Wakka. Because it might be it loads the model. Because it loads the model 3 times, so... Maybe this is one of those, once this transitions, he'll be Wakka.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
No,
Our
interesting.
hero, Jacked, gone.
That is fine. Alright, well the only other one I have is this one for 801. And then the other ones also have multiple mappings, or some have multiple mappings. We'll just double check. $801. The thing is, we do know this works because it worked on the harbor, so it should work everywhere. Like, in terms of it is making a change to the file. That's like the biggest thing, knowing that we're actually making a change. I mean, if that one doesn't work, then the next one that has multiple is 1400, looks like. I'm really hoping this isn't like a high-res model thing. Really hoping it's not one of those. It might be for the scene. So, like, if this remains to be Tidus, that's fine. As long as once this transitions, it's Wakka, I'm okay.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
What in
Our
the
hero,
world,
Jacked,
dude?
gone.
No luck. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna find 1400. If this doesn't work, I don't actually know that I have an answer. Besides looking at the high-res models, which I really don't want to do. I've set it up in a way where I can mark them high, but I really don't want to mess with them. I just want it all to be field models and junk. Are there any other files I'm missing, maybe? I don't think so. Come on, game. That is still Tidus. But that's fine, because if it transitions into Wakka, I don't care. The full dream for this is to change the character
I
model
was in a coffee shop
first,
running away from home when
and
I heard the
then
news.
Oh, it is Waka.
Our
Okay,
hero,
cool.
Jacked, gone,
This is good then.
vanished into thin
Change
air.
character model first. Disable
My dad must have been his
changing of
biggest fan.
characters,
I knew
and
I
then
was
make
heading
it so
to
that like when the
Heck, we
game
all
starts,
were that
you
day.
have Waka and only
Zanar, I
Waka
says
for
to
the duration
myself,
of the
what are
game.
you thinking?
Like I'm hoping for it to be a tool
wouldn't
where
answer.
people can kind of lock themselves to a character and never have to worry about editing their save to get the right character.
Make way, make way. Coming through.
The very easy change we should make as well is we should
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
that's fine. We should also set the name to be Waka. All right, so we have now we're on Stadium, which is great. It's a lot of zeros. So one extra zero, maybe? Yeah. Zero X 76 F. Is that right? Sure. Yeah, I have a lot of high hopes for this push.
Make way. Coming.
Still Titus. That's fine. There's a bunch of stadiums. Like there's a bunch of entries for Stadium. Next stadium is 1200 actually. Which we do change, interestingly enough. There is what's 1314? 1400's I forgot, it's overpass or whatever. 1300 is also Stadium. Okay. Sure. The 1300 0x1923. It's funny because this is so easy, like when you have it all mapped, but then we're gonna hit an area here pretty soon where it's not mapped. I mean, after the destruction of everything, we definitely have that mapped out. Like, we mapped out everything there. Like, crazy.
Make way. Coming through. So. Hey.
It's Waka.
Hey.
And it should be Waka again. Oh, it's not. What? That's crazy. I thought we already changed that. Maybe we didn't. Did we not change this one? What?
Orin.
Oh, I remember this one also being super annoying. Because you have to, like... This is wrong? Because we, like, changed everything and it didn't make a difference. Yeah, I remember this one being annoying. Let's double check this. Like, what is going on with 1200? I really need to look at this one. ZNKD 1200. Like, what is happening here? This one was silly goofy. Load model. Sure. That's high res. I mean, we might. It's so funny because I, did all that talking about how we mapped this out so well. We might actually have to look at this again. I think it's 1200. I mean, I would bet all my money it's 1200 because we did this so much. F30. No way. Actually, no shot. Do I not have that mapped out? What? How do I not have that mapped out? That's insane. 0x F30. That doesn't even make sense, dude. That's regular Tidus, not high res. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this one is. I mean, any load model should be changed, I think, for now, just to get ourselves started. Well, let me clarify. Any load model that loads Tidus in a low res way. Yeah, and this just bleeds into the other ones. Okay, that's fine. Let's change the script here. OX 1923 or OX 923. It's always the question we ask ourselves. Which OX is it? You know? The question that we may never answer. Well, hopefully we answer it. All right. Welcome to Stream PD. See if this makes a change. All right. So we're going to load this up. Still Tidus, okay. But let's maybe like a high res thing since it's a scene. And then it's Waka.
Auron! What are you doing here?
It's so weird.
What are you talking about?
No, you're all good. For 1300, I swear, you said 923, not 123. That, I mean, I say a lot of things. You're probably right. The idea that I got it wrong is extremely likely.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the?
I'm nearing the end of my like documented like areas though,
Hey!
which is kind of a
wait!
pain.
Hey, not this way.
Look.
We called it sin.
We called it sin.
Sin?
We called it Shin.
my old man.
I hope you know how to use it.
Like I was Waka for a split second.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
That is so funny.
Don't bother going after all of them.
It's still Waka, just casually. It's so funny, dude. It'd be so cool to actually have a different character to play through the story. No, absolutely. That's the goal right now. If I can like summarize my goal here, change the character on the map to whatever you want. So right now it's set up to choose. I'm just choosing Waka here, but like I can choose any of the characters, including Seymour. And then after that, it's to like set the game to start as that character, and like I'm doing like a small piece of like the change I want right now, and then I'll make further changes like once I get this working, you know. What's the old adage? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. No worries, Petey. Hope you have a good rest, good sleep, and no, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for stopping by. No, I'm excited for the future. It should be good. And it's Waka again. I do love how, like, whenever you stop his animation, it just freaks out. Doesn't know what to make of it.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I'm still torn on, do we keep Waka disformed and, like, horrible looking? Or do we try to fix his animations? I think we probably should.
That.
What?
Trust me.
Yeah, this is an infamous like crash moment when we were trying to change the high res models. Oh, it might still crash. Now that is interesting. It still crashes. Why? Oh, it's real. It's real crashed. Wow. Okay. I do have. I do have a note on this already. So this is okay. So this is EBP 900. So I think that's what's causing the issue. So let's just comment this bad boy out. See if that does anything. So 900 is gone. Welcome to stream, Shara. Absolutely. Straight messed up is what it is.
What are you laughing? Lauren,
Weird.
So yeah, this is now Tidus again.
give me a...
I think if I messed with like the motion groups and stuff, I'd be able to get around the crashing. I'm just not too worried right now.
Knock it down. Trust me.
Okay, so that worked. All right, cool. We're just gonna close it because we don't care. Sweet. So, this is what we got so far. Cool. So. All right, let's pull up this one. Now if I look at ZNKD 0400, I do want to kind of look at the motion groups and stuff and see if there's a way I can fix, I don't know, Waka looking like a monster. Casually looking like a horrible monster. So load model. That's fine. This is all just the NPCs. This doesn't matter. But woman, child. Does any of this matter? Eject? I'm gonna move on. I don't know about that. What about ZNKD 700? So load model. Do we not have anything marked for 700? No, we do. We do. Where? Loads Orin low res. Already, like, it loads Orin, so we know this isn't the right one. 1,000? Load Titus. Okay. This is where I get confused because it loads Titus, but I don't know. I don't know that it does anything of value here, like for him. Is there anything else? No, not really. But there's definitely several references. No, that's Overpass, actually. Is there really like nothing low res and well there is, but just don't understand. I don't understand where he gets his motion. Um, Pull up the commands. Oh my gosh, computer's lagging here now. All right. So if we parse the NKD 1000, what happens? I mean, a bunch of stuff. Hmm. Titus signed children. Okay, so this is, yeah, this seems I just don't know how to like unstuck his neck. I don't know. Link worker to character, maybe? Like right here. Like, is there a Link worker to Waka and maybe his is like D8 something different? I don't know. Just for fun, let's run through again, but not with Waka. I'm curious if anyone else is like messed up. I don't think they are, but like, I'm just curious. So let's use like, I don't know, like a small character. Like Riku's a good example. He's got a smaller model. Get rid of Kamari. It'll solve a problem. Maybe not the one you're currently facing, but just in general, it'll solve a problem. That's fair. Just in general.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
All right, let's see how this goes. I'm curious how like Riku signs and stuff, because I don't know that her model will mess up as much. I actually have no idea. It might be worse. It might crash the game. It's Riku.
The game tonight. It's very important.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever. Thanks.
Yeah.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
It just floats. She doesn't do anything. It just floats.
Take it easy.
That's crazy.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you.
I was waiting for her
okay?
to T-pose or do something. He did literally nothing.
What seat?
He's blocking the front row.
At least Waka tried to do something,
Got it.
even though he like morphed into a monster.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, I don't know if she's better or worse than Waka. Waka looks like a monster when he takes over, so I don't know. Got the weird animations and his body's like collapsed in on of itself. It's a real terror.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero.
At least her head
Jet,
moved at the
gone,
end. That's true.
Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how.
Oh, we
sad he
froze.
was. Heck, we all were that day.
That's not good.
Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
But we recovered?
I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jet all night. My dad and I never talked.
This is
so
something I've
much.
never thought about. Is Riku's movement speed better than Tidus's? Like, is she faster? Like, did the map, like, fail to load or something in time? Or,
Coming.
like, what was that?
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, it should be Tidus, and then it should be Riku afterwards here. Whenever I replace, like, Tidus here, the game gets weird. It removes my control. Like, I run down and then I lose control.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it works pretty well. A lot more testing and a lot more of just mapping out everything. I should also start working on the room randomizer. That's like a big thing I want to run too. Never a shortage of things, honestly. Never a shortage of projects. Welcome to stream, Frosty Mike.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We call it sin.
Sin? my old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Welcome back, Fafnir. You're gonna get a glimpse of Riku with the sword for, oh no, for like a second. She didn't even have it though. Waka at least wielded it. I don't know, there must be something that Waka and Tidus share that allow Waka to act more like Tidus.
Don't bother going after all of them.
So are they reliving Sin's original attack on Xanakin like a nightmare, or is this just Sin just blowing stuff up? It's a good question. I think Tidus moved, and now Riku lives here, and that infuriates Jack. He's like, no, my son's nowhere to be found, you know? Trying to make up for being a bad father, and he's just, you know... He's furious that he can't. So now, the only reasonable thing to do is to destroy Xanarkin. Nice. This is such an early part of the game. Like, this is gonna take so long to map out. I didn't really think about that. Yo, she was T-posing for a second. Riku, are you good? Why are you, like, moving weird? Let me see if... What if I enter and then, like, exit? No, she still moves weird.
What are you left? Lauren!
Weird.
Give me a...
Alright, I'm actually curious. We actually didn't go past this part at all. We've only ever stopped at the tanker and just called it good. So I want to see, can we actually leave Xanarkand, or did we modify anything that would break that? Because I truly don't know.
That.
What?
Trust me.
Imagine playing the game at that walking speed. I hope I don't have to experience that. I hope nothing breaks on like Mi'ihen and I've got to walk at 5 like feet per hour. You know, that'd be something else. All right, this should be fine because we left this as Tidus for now. I want to see all this as Dingo, including the tank, but not the tank be as main Dingo. I couldn't even change the character here without a crash. I don't know if we'll get there, but we'll see.
Go.
Auron! Auron!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
It'd be kind of interesting to have a run where you have like a Seymour party. Like, what if you control all variants of Seymour as a whole party, and like you try to beat the game as him? Kind of interesting.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
All right, well, we are Tidus here. I'm curious. Let me get out of here. Oh, I closed down Atelier. That's annoying. It's fine. I just gotta do this the hard way now. There should be like a different like ZNKD. Should be like a ZNKD like O or something. Is that the? No, maybe it's not. Oh. No, there's like a ZNKD like O or something. All right, I gotta get Atelier up again. I don't remember. All right, let's figure this out. A Seymour party? That you're gonna have Tuguado accompany him instead. Oh, we could do that as well. Yeah. It'd be hard. I don't know if we could beat the game as Seymour Tuguado. Because once you start facing like higher level enemies, they probably just kill you immediately, right? It depends on if you like allow any sort of changes to his stats, or if you take default like stats. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Oh, it's not even. Oh, it's not even Z. Oh, it's weird. Okay, it's like Z. Ooh. What is this, dude? Load model. Tidus low res. Sure, that is such a weird file. Okay. Actually, it's gonna bug me to have it where it's at. That's not gonna make sense to me. All right, let's try to find this. What is this folder, dude? So it's ZO. Huh. And this is how it's, and this is Zanarkand Stadium. Maybe this is like the final boss. This is so weird. I definitely have not mapped this one out. Like, what is going on here? It only loads Tidus, so it... Gosh, it feels unused or something. Like, this seems weird. 0x1F3. Okay. One F3. All right. I just want to see what I just want to know if I can change this. I was gonna say what's happening. So just for theory crafting, if this was possible, what would be the best spinning angle for Tanker Dingo? Like barrel roll spinning or flipping spinning? I think flipping like diagonally, right? That'd probably be the best. Like it's got to be kind of crazy, I think.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Okay, so it's still Tidus. Okay, I'm actually gonna check something here because I'm curious. I'm gonna remove the comments here. Is this just 900? Is that why? Maybe it is. Trying to understand this. Because is this technically the overpass? I have no idea. Couldn't say. Sin Dreams End. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's Sin. Why? I'm such a dumb person. Oh my god. Literally, it says it on the save. It's Sin's Dream Ends.
Hey!
It's one of these.
My old man?
I'm so dumb. Alright, fine. So let's go. Another comment. And then we will, we'll shoot. I guess we just put in Sin, Dream's End. What folder is that? Sins, okay. That's 600, 700. I'm gonna say it's 600 because this has 700 has monsters in it. I'm gonna say 600 is what we need. I don't actually know, but we'll find out. So we pull up whatever we got going on here. So Sins 600. The heck, dude? Is it not? Is it? Oh, it's 0600, isn't it? Yep. Load model, Tidus low res. All right, cool. So we will look for this string. There's a few. There's significantly more than I thought there'd be. Wow. We're just loading Tidus over and over, I guess. We'll just start with the first one then. So 1F, 2F. So it's SI, right? Yep, SI. Sins 0600. Sins 0600. It is 1F, 2F. Should probably close down the game so that, you know, our changes actually take effect. Okay.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
Still Tidus? Unacceptable. Alright. Let's go through it. I mean, what else is in here? Yuna? Shoot, this can't be right then. If Yuna's in here, it can't be right. Why would Yuna be? Alright, what's 0700? Still Yuna? Still Yuna. I don't get it. 0600 again? I don't understand. Why do they all spawn here? Because I'm in Sins. This doesn't make sense. Dream's End. Is there another Dream's End? Bro, this makes no sense. Why is the save called Dream's End? Xanarkin Dream's End? This is nonsense. This is nonsense. None of this makes sense. Why would they load? Well, damn. Any other loop demo? I don't think if there's anything else that I've missed that's like also Dream's End. I don't know. Weird. It's all good. I'm gonna probably figure this out later though. I think we're in a good spot. You missed that one thing. You know the thing you forgot. Ah, yes, the thing I forgot. No, I'm gonna probably call it for today. I feel like this is good progress. Like I said before, we have the outline of we can choose any character we want. And let me clarify something here. When I say any character, this includes NPCs. I just haven't added them yet. This includes Jecht. This includes Dingo. This includes anything with a model. I could be the Brotherhood sword if I put it as an option in the character area. I could do that. I haven't done it yet, obviously, but there's a bunch of options. I just did the main party just to test. So, can you beat Final Fantasy as the Brotherhood sword? But yeah, no, I think I'm really happy with how this is going, and I'll add more people there, and it'll get crazy. The thingamajig, you know the one. You know what? I'm gonna end stream, and I'm gonna know exactly what you're talking about, Tungsten, as soon as I do. I know it's destined to happen. It's destined to happen. But nice. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, I know this is not really a gaming video, but it's a little bit off the rails, but yeah. Next stream, if I don't stream more of this, it'll probably be Saturday. Or I'll probably do one of these streams Friday, but then Saturday I'll probably be doing no Sphere Grid run. I think that's on the docket. That's what I'm thinking. It's the current flavor I'm gonna go towards. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.